background there. Looks fabulous. I'm sure it will be when it's finished. Women's 100 meters, Dja Stevens goes in lane 1, the 30-year-old. Don't get to see her too often on the Diamond League circuit. Bri Rizzo, the Australian, and like the South Africans, already had a big season, equalled her personal best in Perth at the Australian Championships, where she finished 3rd. And again, a couple of Americans we don't see loads of necessarily, but Cambrea Sturgis is going to be in lane 3. Is in pretty good form, 10.98. That's her quickest for 3 years. That was in the States earlier this month. And then Celer Barnes had a great indoor season last year. She was actually 3rd in the Diamond League in Doha at the beginning of last season, looking to get the Diamond League season off to a good start here. Won the national championships at 60 meters indoors, so no doubt Barnes will get out quickly. Not sure what to expect from Shericka Jackson, the great. Not sure she's yet in the sort of form where we haven't seen her over at 100 meters yet this season. As such, was 2nd in the Diamond League in China over 200. And then Zoe Hobbs, we've got 3 or 4 people here who are at the World Indoors. Zoe Hobbs, one of them, the New Zealander, was 6th in the final there. Again, had a very good indoor season. Mckoy, well, she took a chance, won the kind of international race in Doha before the Diamond League. Then we had a withdrawal, and she had got to race twice there, and is in good form. It says Liberia. I'm told, I think that she's going to go back to running for the USA, or wants to. She accepted the chance to run for Liberia, but now wants to go back on that, getting close to 11 seconds. Now, Jada Sears, watch out for her. Again, another great indoor runner. Sadly, injury last year after running 10.77 early in the year meant that we didn't see the best of her for the rest of 24. And then Rani Rosius of Belgium in lane 9. So the quick starters, you've got Sears in 8. Can she turn that into a big 100 meters here? Zoe Hobbs gets out quickly as well. Barnes the same. What are we going to see from Shericka Jackson right in the middle? The biggest name in this 100 meters, but is she going to be quick enough at this stage of her season? And what about Mckoy? New name on the circuit to many, and her chance to show what she can do in this sort of company. So Jackson right in the middle in lane 5. Barnes and Sturgis are the 2 Americans in 4 and 3 next to her. Hobbs in the yellow, then Mckoy, Jada, Sears and Rosius closest to the camera. Women's 100 meters.
Sir.
Oh, a really good start from Barnes, and Sturgis got away quickly as well. And these two with half yard, although Barnes is beginning to go back. Shericka Jackson coming through the middle. Jada Sears is going to be close as well. It's going to be tight on the line. Jackson might just get there. She does. Mckoy storms through for 2nd. Well, we said we weren't sure what to expect from Shericka Jackson, and it's good to see. We want our big stars coming and running well. She doesn't look too happy, does she? But that was an emphatic win in the end. Not super quick. It's a warm evening here and a little breeze behind the sprinters, but 11.04, a good start for Jackson. 2 or 3 others got out of the blocks better, but by 50 meters she was certainly co-leading and then went on to take it, Tim.
Yeah, she did. I mean, actually a brilliant start, and you called it, from Celer Barnes. Look there in the headband, 4th from right, but it's almost like she started, just lost her rhythm there, and the power of Shericka Jackson, she carried on accelerating. They hit their top speed at around 70 meters, these sprinters. She just holds her form there. Look at that really symmetrical, beautiful looking balance. And coming through strongly on the near side, Mckoy in the all black does well there, just easing out Jada Sears, who takes a 3rd spot, a season's best for her, the same as the winner, Shericka Jackson. But yeah, Shericka Jackson very, very sober, Steve. I think she probably knows full well that there's a bigger fish to be caught later in the season, much, much bigger fish.
I think she'll be pleased with that, whatever cool demeanor she's keeping. You know, there's some good people here running well, and for Jackson.
The 2025 Robert Dal Diamond League meet opened the women's 100-meter season with a surge of excitement, driven largely by the long-awaited return of Jamaica's Shericka Jackson. After a turbulent 2024 marked by injuries and her absence from the Paris Olympics, Jackson stepped back onto the track determined to reassert her place among the elite. Though she acknowledged she has not yet rediscovered her full power, her experience, composure, and natural race intelligence carried her to a convincing victory in a fiercely contested field. The race brought together a dynamic mix of established names and ambitious newcomers. The lineup included the United States Dja Stevens, Australia's Bri Rizzo, American Celer and Cambrea Sturgis, New Zealand's Zoe Hobbs, Liberia's Mckoy, soon returning to US representation, Great Britain's Jada Sears, and Belgium's Rani Rosius. With such a wide range of talent and racing styles, expectations were high, and the competition erupted from the very first strides. When the starters pistol fired, Barnes and Sturgis exploded into action, dictating the rhythm early on. Jackson, positioned in lane 5, didn't produce the crispest launch, but she settled quickly, finding her stride as the race unfolded. By 50 meters, she was rapidly reeling in the early leaders, her signature strength and fluid mechanics coming alive. As the field accelerated toward maximum velocity around 70 meters, Jackson's stability and drive carried her decisively to the front. In the final stretch, the race became a matter of nerve and execution. Mckoy charged powerfully from the outside lane, while Sears clawed for a late burst, but Jackson's technique held firm. She crossed the finish line first in 11.04 seconds, securing her opening 100m win of 2025. Mckoy followed with 11.08, and Sears captured third in 11.10, both season's bests, as was Jackson's time. Yet even in victory, Jackson's expression revealed restrained satisfaction. Her calm demeanor suggested she viewed the performance as only a fraction of her potential, a checkpoint rather than a climax. For the 5-time Olympic medalist, the result confirmed she is steadily climbing back to form after the derailments of last season. The warm conditions and light tailwind created a supportive environment, though far from perfect. Observers highlighted that while several competitors had sharper starts, Jackson's superior top-end speed and strength over the closing meters made the difference. Her technique, smooth, balanced, and economical, once again reaffirmed her status as one of the sport's most refined sprinters. Jackson's return carries deeper meaning for Jamaican sprinting as well. With icons like Elaine Thompson-Herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce transitioning away from their peaks, her resurgence symbolizes continuity for a nation that has built a global reputation on sprint excellence. Her climb back from injury embodies the resilience long associated with Jamaica's greatest athletes. For Jackson, the 2025 season is less about chasing blazing times and more about rebuilding confidence and rhythm ahead of the next championship cycle. With her stride strengthening and her mindset sharpened, this victory marks the start of a deliberate, steady resurgence. The athletics world will be watching intently as she refines her form, aiming to embed herself firmly back among the very best before the major international clashes later this year. In the end, the Robert Dal Diamond League stop served as both reassurance and warning. Shericka Jackson has returned, and her strongest performances may still be waiting on the horizon.